guys, it's Divya. I'm the third collaborator of 2 Bays and a Gray. I'm going to be doing Fridays, and this week's theme is introduction. We have 5 questions we have to answer about us, and then 5 questions we have to answer about our horse. Just so you guys have a bit more understanding of us and our horses, and just so you have some background when we start talking about like horses. So the first is questions about us. So the first question is, how old are you? I'm 13. Lily is 15 and Anna is 16. But honestly, like, I don't know, we're all really good friends, and I don't know, I don't think age really matters. And I'm not like super immature, I don't think. I've been told I'm pretty mature. So, yeah. Question number 2. How and why did you get into this sport? I got into horseback riding when I was 5 years old, and basically I tried so many different sports. I tried softball, I tried basketball, I tried volleyball when it was in season, I tried ice skating, I tried gymnastics, and a bunch of other stuff. But honestly, I just didn't, it was all fun, but it wasn't like, I didn't have a passion for it. And I know you're like, she's 5, you don't have a passion, but I just kept trying things. I played a lot of instruments. And then one day my cousin, she told me that she rode horses, so I thought, why not try it? So I went to this barn and I started riding horses, and I just fell in love. Like, I love riding, and I remember coming home after that first lesson, and I just could not stop smiling and talking about it. So, yeah. How long have you been riding? So, since I was 5, so 8 years. But honestly, the first 4 years were just like once a week lessons. So, I guess you could say 4 years, because that's when I started riding, like, started leasing, and I bought a horse, and that's sort of when I really got started, and I ride every day and things like that. Do you show? If so, what discipline do you show in? I do show. I ride English, by the way. I ride English. I do jumping, so I do hunters, eck, and a little bit of jumpers. I'm gonna start to get more into jumpers because I have a horse that I can do jumpers on now. But honestly, I just love doing medals. Medals are eck, by the way, if you don't know what a medal is. It's just like a harder eck course, but I just love doing medals, so that's like my passion. And then the last question about me is, what is your favorite thing to do with your horse? My favorite thing to do with my horse, personally, is I just love the hardcore training days. I love the days when I just go in the morning, leave in the evening, and just ride every horse in the barn and just train hardcore. Like, I just love those days. Like, even though it's really tiring, I just love it. I love it so much. But then, like, there's like 2 ends of the spectrum. I love the hardcore working days, but I also love the days where you just get to ride bareback, lunge around without hands, going over jumps with your friends, trail riding, painting your horses, doing photo shoots. I just love those days. But I love both ends of the spectrum. Okay, now about my horse. Question 1, what's your horse's name? My horse's name is Sir Charles. So basically, I actually have 2 horses. I own a horse and I lease a horse. But I'm only going to be talking about my lease horse because that's the horse that I show and ride the most often. And the horse that I own is being leased by another girl. So, yeah. I'm just going to be talking about the one that I lease and show and ride every day. Okay, what's my horse's name? His name is Sir Charles. We call him Charles, Charlie, or Chuck. How did you find him or her? I was at a horse show, and we were looking for a horse at the time. And basically my trainers told me that they saw a horse go, and that they thought he'd be a good fit. So I remember me and my friends, we were just so excited, like, oh my god, he's a gray. By the way, I'm the gray in 2 Bays and a Gray, by the way. And we were just so excited, and then I remember riding him, and honestly, Anna can testify to this. I just could not stop smiling. I would just like walking and trotting and cantering and jumping around, and I would just like, yeah, this is the one. He was so amazing, and like, I'm so grateful to have a horse like him. I'm just so grateful, and I love him to death. What did your horse do before you got him or her? So he's been leased out to different people, but he did juniors, which is 3.6 at the time. USCF changed it to 3.3, don't even get me started. But he was doing juniors and children's, depending on the individual kid's level. He is my children's horse. I'm not allowed to show him higher because the person who I'm leasing him from wants to save him for her daughter. And then the last question is, if your horse was a human in high school, would he or she be a nerd, a popular person, a nobody, or a pothead? I think he'd be a jock because he's not super strong, but he's really tall and he's really like big, and he flirts with all the girls, Moon and Misty, which are the two mares at our barn, and he just flirts with them and thinks he's so fancy. And he's cute and he knows it, and that's the annoying part. Like when he gets going, he just prances around like an idiot, and I'm like, stop it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to wrap up this week of introductions. I hope you guys got a pretty good feeling for us and our horses. If you have any questions for me or any of the collabers really, you can just comment them down below or in any of the videos, and we will answer all your questions. So next week is going to be a whole different theme, so definitely watch out for that. I kind of don't know if I'm allowed to tell you what it is. Should I tell you? Or nah. I'm just gonna link a few pictures of me and my horse right now. So that's what he looks like, just in case you were curious, like so you have like a little bit of an idea what he looks like. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button. I will be good friends with you. Hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys next week. You know you're an equestrian when someone starts bleeding and you're looking for vet wrap and wonder dust. I'll see you guys next week on Two Bays and a Gray. Bye!